Gary, just looking back to last Saturday, narrow defeat at Newport Pagnell in the Vase. How did you and the rest of the management team see it?
I thought it was a good competitive close game and we were well in the game. I think everyone left it at the end of it just with a little bit of, could we have given a little more, but I think you've got to credit the opposition. I think they were very well organised and made it difficult, and you can see why. They've lost one game all season and they won the Vase last year. They're going to be a hard team to break down, which we found. But I think on the whole we've probably had more chances, but they've taken theirs and we haven't managed to take one, so they were good enough to hold us out.
Well, from where we were, it looked like they played a lot of Route 1 football, looking for the big target man up front, and that's what they stuck to and then defended really well.
Yeah, we knew how they were going to play, and they did exactly that. And you've got to try and combat it. It's difficult. Teams don't make it easy, and it's not as much as we'd like to just turn up and stroll over these teams. Unfortunately, they're quite good, so it's not quite as easy as we'd like. But like I say, you've got to give them credit. They play a certain way. We play a different way, but every way's effective, and there's no right or wrong way.
We counted about 4 or 5 chances for the boys in the first and second half, and they had 2. One they scored, which we can clearly see went in, and the other one you made a great save.
Yeah, no, that's but you've got to give them credit. It's some goal. The boys hit it on the volley from outside the box, and we thought it was in. And once it's given, there's still sort of 70 minutes in that game for us to try and get something back. So unfortunately, we couldn't quite force. Their keepers made a couple of saves from young Sammy, and we've missed 1 or 2 chances. On another day, you put them away, but unfortunately, we couldn't on that day.
Tuesday night at Tadley, bitterly cold evening. Valentine's not quite the result you wanted. How did you see that one?
Strange game, because I thought the first half, we started well, really competitive. I thought both teams were at it. I think credit to Tadley, I thought they played very well. Half time, I think the challenge for us was, can we get a bit more control? And we've said it tonight, I'm not quite sure what happened in that second half, because it wasn't like us, and I thought we were well off it. And I think at sometimes you've got to give credit. I thought Tadley worked very hard and made it difficult, but we just couldn't seem to get our foot on the ball and play our football. So disappointing. I think it's probably one of our worst performances, if you like, which we don't want to turn out, but there's a reason they've only lost once there all season. As I say, we want to just turn up and stroll over these teams, but they do make it difficult. They are organised, and they made it hard for us on the night, so credit to them. They got the draw they were after. We didn't do enough to win the game, so we've just got to get on with it.
Again, it seems a little bit like they had a game plan. They weren't looking necessarily to win the game, but at the same time they weren't looking to lose the game either.
No, they were very competitive. They didn't sit in at all. They were aggressive around the park. They didn't give us any time on the ball. It made it for a bit of a frantic game. And on the night, I don't think we were quite good enough to get our foot on the ball and slow it down and play our football. So it became a bit of a battle, if you like, a bit of a head tennis game, a bit frantic. And as I say, we didn't really create enough in that second half to deserve anything out of the game. So we'll take a draw and move on.
And this Saturday, Croydon, last time here a year ago, 6-0. Goals galore then. A little bit of a patch now where we haven't got some goals in the last couple of games.
Yeah, I've heard that again today. And before those 2 games we scored, I think 18 and 6. So teams can be organised, and you're not always going to score 5 and 6 goals a game. And I think when we played Croydon last year, I think we got a few late on. Over there, they gave us a real battle. So they're a very competitive team, very physical team. So we'll be expecting a really tough game on Saturday, and we're going to have to work very hard to get a result. So key thing for me is that we can show our ability on the ball. That's what we've got to be brave, and we've got to be brave to get on the ball and play. And we've got to make sure we do that. And if we do that, we're generally okay. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I mean the last game at their place last year was a little bit feisty. I think their keeper got sent off for a little bit of a hands-on Luke Campbell. Expect a little bit of that again on Saturday, not the hands but also the physicality of Croydon.
Yeah, no, they're one of the most physical teams in the league, so they certainly ask different questions of you again, and every time I've played it I've enjoyed it against them, because they don't necessarily sit in. They will come and have a go. They'll put the ball early, they'll have runners breaking forward, so they're always a challenge. So as we've found in this league, there's different challenges with every team we play, so looking forward to Saturday and hopefully getting back to getting 3 points.
And looking for a little bit of bounce back into the side, and as you say, 3 points and another victory in the bag.
Let's hope so.
Go well Saturday.
Cheers, thanks.